starting to mount now. It's a pretty good way to get to the truck, a really high percentage way to get to the truck. You're gonna see this type of move, maybe not exactly this way all the time, but you're gonna see this type of movement used all the way up and down the belt ranks. I've seen it in MMA. Scaff used to hit this in tournaments a lot when he was a younger man. He's old now, you know, but in his younger years, he used to hit this a lot. We call this a samurai roll, which is a cool name too. All right, here's how it fits into my game. I'm gonna show you now. I don't know if y'all have ever rolled with me, but I like to crush people's heads.
I can confirm this is true.
All right, well, don't talk or it's gonna be bad. All right. I like to get up in here, run this punch choke, run an arm triangle, and if I get the punch choke, and he's not like, don't tap, like don't give it to me so much, shrug your shoulders up tight, fight me with your hands, and start to turn this side to the ground. Yeah, like you're trying to trap my foot right here. Try to trap this foot between your legs, like a half guard. Straighten your left leg all the way out, and pull this foot. Stop. Pull this foot with your right foot over between your legs. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, go back. So when I get up in here and he starts trying to trap that foot, I like that because he pushes me back into half guard and I finish that punch choke right there. So I like that move. But this time I get relaxed. I get up into the mount and he likes to recover guard on the other side and he starts trying to trap my foot on the other side. Here it is. When he makes that move, I'm gonna push backwards with my hips. That's the first play. So I post this foot, push backwards with my hip. And now my weight is sitting down on his knee. As I do that, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look at his feet all in the same motion. And now I'm gonna roll right over my shoulder. I'm gonna put him into the same position. We're gonna finish today, we're gonna finish 3 variations of the calf crank. We're gonna finish the banana split. We're gonna finish the crotch circle. We're gonna start with the calf crank variations. I'm so sorry, Keller.
I love you.
Yeah, you know, say that while you can. All right. So calf crank number 1 is here. I don't really recommend this. That'll work, especially if he's little. He's resisting me. He's gonna have a bad day. That's gonna be rough, Keller. I want to tap earlier than that. This is variation number 2. This is what I would recommend to you. The reason I don't like this one is that Keller, give me your left hand here, Keller. He could reach up and take here. This is very trusting, isn't it? He could apply a devastating heel hook style lock to me here if this foot is exposed too much, right? So get out of there. Right here, if he goes to pull on that foot, I can push my foot with it. And I can really, you can tap, dog. Don't. I can really drive pressure right there. So 1, 2, I'm always over the toes, you'll notice. And I'm hanging my pressure, hanging my weight over his big toes here. Because I don't want his foot to rotate out. That actually makes it harder to peel down. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. But if you're grabbing on the inside like this and you're pulling, it's pulling him like out to the side. You guys see? See that, Keelan? When you make this kind of grip or this one here, you end up pulling the leg out this way. It hurts, man. But now you think about a guy like Kevin, you're gonna try to pull his foot like it's not so easy. So the motion is to hang the weight over the big toe right here. And he's already tapped. And now any kind of lift with my hip is a very simple finish, right? So here, and it's like I'm trying to do chin-ups on his leg, right? So don't let me rip your leg off. Yeah, there you go. Be strong with your leg. I'm doing chin-ups, pulling myself in. Hips are body weight's coming off the ground on his big toe. And you do that too. And now you want to do the horrible one?
No.
This is called the kamikaze.
Oh.
This slides through, so you need a little bit of flexibility. This slides through. I kick, and I wrap him at the, relax, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt if you fight. Like, I can do it soft if you relax. And I grab, relax. Don't push, it's gonna hurt. I grab it here. And then I curl it all down. Very bad. Ow. Very bad. All right. So We're gonna go through all 3 finishes. Give me somebody else. That's too much. That's too much for his little bitty baby legs. All right, so mount. If I'm crushing his head and he feeds this one, then I keep running the same game. I don't even care about that. Rewind. If I'm running a game and he feeds, especially if I have an under, if he has got an underhook, then I can't make the turn, right? So I have to do this when I have an underhook, or when he doesn't have an underhook. Okay. Feed this foot. No, not like a bridge and roll, like you're going back to half guard. Flatten your right leg to the ground, flatten it. Reach over with your left foot, grab it. Oh, look at that. Dadgummit. Oh, no. I'll push those hips back. You see that? Push those hips back to trap him right here. And then I turn. So I'm going to go back, turn, that foot post. That foot's got to come off the ground. Make the roll. Bang. Relax. Here. We're going to go through our calf crank series now. 1, 2, and 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go straight to the crotch ripper now. Okay? So if we land over here, like say, you know how a lot of you guys were landing, their feet were crossed like this? Push him straight through and take his back. Like he's locked himself up. He's going to be balled up so tight, it's going to be the easiest back take ever. So, if you catch him unawares and he loosens up though, and you miss the calf, like you got to here, you missed the calf crush, or you landed with the hand on the inside, or you landed here and you just want to move to it. Here's the banana split. It works like a butterfly stretch. There's 2 different flexibility submissions. We're going to chain them together, right? When his knee is close to his face, this is the banana split. I'm going in with an S grip. I'm going to peel open. I would be stomping here, but I'm trying not to be brutal on my son. I want him to have children one day. Hey, if you fart in my face from here, it's over.
Hey, you farted on my face when I was rolling yesterday.
I did. Okay, well, fair. Look. I'm here, right? You want to make it extra brutal, you stomp here. If you hate him, relax, dude. If you hate him, you stomp here. Peel out and hang your body weight, right? So it's a hanging of the body weight. Super crucial. I'm using this to press his knee away from his body, and I'm using this to hang my body weight on this lever here. It's that way. He doesn't like that, and he can stop it anytime he wants by pressing his leg away. That's right. And as he does that, I'm going to put the lockdown back in. I'm going to bring the other hand around his knee, and I'm going to gable grip. And now this is the crotch ripper.
No.
Here. It's the same style of finish. Here, if I want it extra brutal, I stretch that one. I hang here, and I hang my body weight. Look, Eddie does his right here. I feel like Keller could put his foot on the ground there. But I mean, obviously, Eddie is really, really good at jiu-jitsu, so I'm not going to say don't do it this way. I'm just going to tell you why I like to do it this way, why I feel like this works better for me mechanically, is that I can distribute my body weight off the ground and into this hole here as I pull the knee down. It's a very soft touch. There's not much to it. But now he can stop that whenever he wants. How? Pull your knee towards your face. Cool. Oh, you can stop that whenever you want. Stretch your knee away from your face.
I get it. I get
Cool.
it.
You guys understand? Now he can stop any of it anytime he wants by getting his hands involved. Cool. So then we're going to play for the twister. All right, you guys get it? So again, let me let you watch. Kevin, can I use you?
Thank you.
Actually, no, give me Logan. Come here.
No.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's totally fair.
On your back. You're more like a party. Nope, not like a. Next month's sequence. Trapping a foot. We're gonna spend a month on that if y'all don't get that. Good God. Whew. All right, 0 for 3 right here. All right. Push back. Roll. I would roll her all the way through to her back if she balled up tight like that. She didn't though. Missed this. Here, knee close to her face. Banana split here. She stretches her leg to avoid that. Stretch your leg away from you. Like press your leg towards the chairs, towards the bleep. Look, baby, relax. Press your leg that way. Yeah, you see, I can't stop you, even your tiny little self. That's okay. I switch sides and I hang into this corner right here. Stop it by pulling your knee close to your face.
Get it.
You see, that's why I like that grip. It just slips. Stretch your leg.
No.
Avoid this.
No.
Avoid this. Stretch your leg out.
I can't. Ow.
Okay, then.
I can't.
Then you die here.
Okay.
Stretch your leg.
I can't.
Stop pulling it towards your face and stretch it over there, just like you did before. Yes. Pull it back to your face. Stretch it. Stretch it. Yes. Oh, perfect. What I was looking for the whole time. Now it's burrito time. She got up and gave me step 2 for free. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Pinch my knees.
Push up with your hips and pull down.
Push up with my hips and pull down. Wait a minute. What do you mean pull down? How do I pull down? Look, my hips are up. I'm pinching my knees. He's 14, doesn't know what to do. I'm pulling down his arm and he's not tapping. What's wrong? No, do you have to tap? Don't tap.
Hips.
It's not hips. My hips are not on the ground. What's the problem? There's nowhere for his arm to go. I'm pulling it into me. It can't go any further unless I plan on X-Men phasing his arm through my chest. It can't go any lower. I would have to find a gap to put it into and pull it. You see? Right here I can push it. Relax, son. Right here I can push it all the way to the ground. You see the gap? Over here I can push it all the way to the ground. Right here I can't go any further. I can even hip in. Look, I could bounce on his elbow and there's nothing.
Please don't.
But there's nothing. There's no arm lock. Turn away from me. I should just stay where you're at. Oh, come on, top boy. All right. Banana split, crotch ripper. Look. There's nowhere for his leg to go. I'm pulling it into my chest. I don't want it to go through my chest. I want it to go here. I'm pushing it to the ground. Here. You see? That's why I don't like pulling it. One of the reasons I don't like pulling it this way. Or this way. I'm pulling it onto me. You can only go so far. Right here, I just push it to the ground right there and it taps. You guys see what I'm saying? Look at the angle I'm pushing it to. Over here. Not this. It doesn't matter how hard I squeeze him, he's not gonna tap. You guys get it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. And he starts to bring this hand in to defend. He knows what's going on. You're not gonna just rip him over here, dude. He's gonna put his hands together right there. Well, no, not right now, you're not. Yeah, right. And then I gotta go to the inside. It's gonna go here every time. If you try to skip this step here where you're peeling the grip apart and popping them out to baseball bat control, you're always gonna have subpar finishing. So don't skip that part. Keep going.
So guy on the bottom.
Guy on bottom, get your hands together. Guy on top. Just know what's actually, the real fight is gonna be that you gotta break that grip. You're gonna have to do that every time you go to the twister against a real player.